Running is one exercise that has endured through the ages, despite the fads in fitness and the latest exercise trends. This whole exercise works practically all of the muscles and is incredibly healthy. It's also one of the most practical ways to keep in shape because it doesn't call for special tools or a separate workout area. Don't think twice about it, rain or shine. Put your jogging shoes on, head outside, and begin. But first, let's discover out what your body actually goes through when you run every day. You can enhance your respiratory system by running. Increases respiratory system strength. Running causes what is known as enhanced ventilation, which is the increased flow of air into and out of the lungs. When you breathe, the air is quite visible even if you cannot see, smell, hear, or even feel it when it is still. When you are running, though, you could feel more out of breath than when you are not. This could be caused by an increased need for oxygen or adjustments to your breathing patterns rather than a problem with your body's capacity to hold air. Running, for example, boosts maximum oxygen consumption, or VO2, and oxygen inhalation capacity. Your cardiovascular and lung capacities may both benefit from this. Age and sex affect maximum oxygen intake differently. VO2 decreases with aging and is often lower in females than in males. Smaller hemoglobin, smaller blood volume, and lower muscle mass in females may all contribute to a lower VO2. Maximum oxygen consumption for individuals between the ages of 20 and 50 is typically in the range of 40 milliliters per kilogram per minute for males and 35 milliliters per kilogram per minute for females. However, research has shown that males who are physically engaged can have VO2 levels above 60 milliliters per kilogram per minute. For physically fit women, it may increase to 40 milliliters per kilogram each minute. According to studies, you only remove about 20 to 40% of the oxygen from your bloodstream when you are at rest. On the other hand, the figures increase to approximately 80% with strenuous exercises like jogging. Based on current requirements, the body will carefully regulate its oxygen consumption, and this will be reflected in the percentage of oxygen removed from the bloodstream. Regular physical activity, such as jogging, can enhance oxygen flow to your body over time and with practice, enhancing endurance. Additionally, it can make your breathing muscles stronger and lessen airway resistance, which can increase lung compliance. Additionally, studies correlate better alveolar function to higher physical activity. The tiny air sacs with a balloon-like form called alveoli are located in your lungs and help your respiratory system exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. Even though jogging puts more strain on your lungs, it strengthens them over time and improves their performance. Improve mental health. 2. Your mental health is affected by running too. According to a study examining the impact of running on brain activity, frontal cortices in specific regions of the brain are activated when you run on a treadmill at a speed of about 9 km/h, or 5.5 miles per hour. This is because as your blood oxygen level rises during this type of exercise, your blood volume expands. This demonstrates that improved brain function will probably result from higher oxygenated blood flow. The cerebral cortex, the brain's outermost layer, is made up of billions of densely packed neurons that make up the gray matter of the brain. The frontal, temporal, parietal, and occipital lobes are the four divisions of the cerebral cortex. The frontal cortex, the largest of these four cortexes and the one that regulates our body motions, is activated by running. It also has a huge impact on our judgment, creativity, abstract thinking, and social skills. Even the prefrontal cortex, widely known as the personality center of the brain, is mechanically affected by running head motion, according to studies. Dopamine, a neurotransmitter linked to motivation and reward, and serotonin, a neurotransmitter linked to pleasure, concentration, and tranquility, are just a few of the mood-altering neurotransmitters released by the prefrontal cortex. Therefore, the next time you feel stressed out or have brain fog, try going for a run to clear your head. Reducing blood pressure. 3. Running may help lower blood pressure. A number of illnesses that can be fatal can develop as a result of the dangerous health condition hypertension. It can result in ischemic heart disease, coronary artery disease, heart failure, and strokes, and is a major risk factor for cardiovascular illnesses. Both hemorrhagic stroke, an emergency condition where a burst blood vessel causes bleeding inside the brain, and ischemic stroke, where the blood supply to the brain is disrupted, which prevents brain tissue from receiving oxygen and essential nutrients, could be seriously impacted by hypertension. Running can help you lower your blood pressure if you are prone to hypertension, which is a condition that is still very common. Daily moderate intensity running, according to studies, decreases blood pressure and keeps it from rising. Endothelial function may be enhanced by running. Your endothelium cells secrete chemicals that regulate how your arteries open and close. Additionally, these cells regulate the electrolytes and fluid balance in your blood, which controls blood volume. By increasing insulin sensitivity and enabling your body to utilize it more effectively to transfer glucose from your blood into your cells, running also helps to reduce insulin resistance. This lowers blood sugar levels. Additionally, running encourages smoother blood flow through the arteries, which lowers the pressure that builds up on your artery walls. Obtain your weight loss objectives. 4. Running can assist you in achieving your weight loss objectives. Did you realize that around 50% of people worldwide are overweight? That means that 50% of people globally live in constant worry of contracting a serious illness. After all, obesity is notorious for acting as a magnet for a number of medical conditions, including diabetes, poor renal function, and heart concerns. Lace up those sneakers if you want to keep or lose weight. Running is a high-intensity cardiovascular exercise that can help you burn more calories per minute since it uses all of your muscles. Running can also be a part of HIIT, high-intensity interval training, routines. Hill repeats and interval runs are two examples of high-intensity running that can burn calories for up to 48 hours after the workout. These workouts work numerous muscles at once and require more energy to recuperate. So the body must draw on a variety of energy reserves, including fat reserves. In the fitness world, this is referred to as the afterburn effect. Your energy needs will probably increase with increased physical activity, so you might feel hungry more frequently. If you have problems controlling your diet, these persistent cravings for food may lead to weight gain. Don't worry, though. Running is a solution to this problem. According to a study done on 11 people, running for 60 minutes reduced ghrelin levels. This hormone enhances the synthesis of satiety hormones while also promoting hunger. Avoid cardiovascular problems. 5. Running reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. According to research, persons who frequently exercise as opposed to leading a sedentary lifestyle can benefit from a wide range of health advantages, including defense against heart-related problems. Running causes your heart to beat more quickly in order to meet the increased oxygen demand, which raises your heart rate. If you maintain this behavior over time, your heart muscles will become stronger and more acclimated to your body's increasing oxygen needs. It's also crucial to keep in mind that excessive running can harm your heart health. You run a higher chance of developing atrial fibrillation, coronary artery disease, and malignant ventricular arrhythmias if you push yourself and exercise at very high intensities. Running is a great type of exercise since it lowers your risk of developing fat, which is one of the main causes of cardiovascular disease in the globe. More than 2/3 of the 4 million deaths attributed to elevated body mass index, BMI, in 2015 were caused by underlying heart problems. At the moment, there are more than 1 billion overweight people, and those numbers are skyrocketing. These numbers are predicted to increase to almost 167 million by 2025, according to estimates. Growing fat deposits in your arteries might cause plaque buildup if you are obese or overweight. Your arteries get narrower and more restricted as the plaque keeps getting bigger. Your heart's blood flow is hampered as a result. This could eventually result in heart disease, a heart attack, or a stroke. Obese people frequently have hypertension and diabetes, which can contribute to cardiovascular problems. According to studies, running reduces your risk of diabetes and hypertension by 70% and nearly 40%, respectively, when compared to walking. Do you wish to encourage the health of your heart? Establish a schedule and make it a point to run every day. There's no denying that staying active is necessary for sustaining good health, but eating well is also crucial. Your diet can have an impact on both your physical and mental health. Are you eager to discover how? Tell us in the comments section below.